Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. It's Monday, the 23rd of February, 2026, and I'm looking at Barbarian II, the Dungeon of Drax. Which is weird, because that was the actual name of my actual Dungeon of Drax, where I used to drop a load of crap games in. I wonder if I should reopen that, actually. I don't know. It could be interesting to reopen the old dungeon. Anyway, so this is from Palace Software, and it follows Barbarian. Loosely. Very loosely. I'm going to tell you now, if you like frustrating games, you're going to love this one. And to be fair, this is from memory, and I remember this being frustrating as fuck. Excuse my French in the first 2 minutes of this review. But it is really, really frustrating. To the point where you actually wonder whether there's any playtesting that went on with this game. It's a shame because it's got such a potential about it. Graphically, it's bloody lovely for a Spectrum. Nice big sprites on the screen. We've actually got animated backgrounds as well. Not something you see very often, I've got to say. Now, where does the frustration lie? Well, you've just seen a prime example, right? That friggin' gorilla, or whatever it's meant to be, backs off, and then... Oh, never mind. He backs off, and then instead of coming back forwards again, did a little backward step, and then... Oh, my bloody God. Did a little backward step, and then came forward again, but sort of got stuck, so I couldn't hit him. This is really, really annoying game. It's a timing... Timing is of the essence with these attacks, I'm just going to say. Can't do the flying head chop on a chicken. Why not? Anyway, collision detection is a bit of an issue with this game. But anyway, we're going to go through everything as I get clubbed over the head by the giant man and fall down a pit. Because that's just how my day's starting. Anyway, but graphically, it is very nice to look at. In fact, I really like the top bar as well. You've got the Barbarian II, you've got Drax on the left, you've got your character on the right-hand side, and so you've got your enemy health bar on the left. So this dude is in red at the moment, and my health bar is on the right-hand side in green, because I have lost a life. Underneath the Barbarian II graphic, which is actually really quite nice, you've got your lives. So you would think that having 5 lives was quite generous. No, it's really not. You need either infinite lives or you need to have cheats on or something like that. Now, the compass at the bottom, which is the sword, if you follow that, it'll take you to your destination. You don't have to follow it because there's items that you can collect. And you'll need to collect them all before you face Drax anyway. But it's if you follow the sword and you just do that, it's a fairly short game. But if you want to find all the objects, then do that. But I'm just going to tell you now, the controls are going to murder you more than the actual enemies will. Yes. We'll come to that in a minute. But here's a prime example of how the hell do you do that? Because you can't get over that pit. Oh my God. Right. I'm going to cover controls right now because... that's the elephant in the room with this game. It really is. So, you've got your left and right. Up, which is jump. And then you've got down. Now, you'd think in normal circumstances that down would duck. Oh, but the joy of fun and happiness and joy that this game brings, it doesn't. It turns you round. So... when you're attacking these guys, and oh, that was a nicely timed head chop. But when you're fighting these guys, more often than not, you'll just randomly turn around because you want to duck and you can't. Also, going back through doors is annoying because literally you can see this guy's pushing me out of the screen, and I'm not even jumping there, by the way. I'm not doing that, for God's sake, every time I run into a room. See, he prods me, I walk out of the door. That's not how this should work. But never mind. And I'm really not jumping, guys. That's something that just seems to be happening. It really is frustrating as piss, this game. It really is. And it's just purely for a couple of things that could have been fixed really, really easily. One is the control method of turning round. I mean, turning left would have been, you know, maybe holding fire, or no, not holding fire, because that's your attacks. Anyway, if you want to do a duck, then you need to hold down the fire button. Oh my god! You need to hold down the fire button and push down, and you'll do like the knee strike type thing. So yeah, all your attacks come from holding down the fire button. So up is an overhead swipe. Oh, bloody hell. Oh no, these guys are bloody annoying as well. Right, so we need to try and get this guy away from us a little bit so that we can get into the screen. Otherwise, they push you. If your enemy gets a hit on you, you might as well just give up and just get prodded across the screen. Just like that, in fact. Luckily, the enemy's health bars do remember where they are, so you continue attacking where it was. But how frustrating is it? Oh, now the creature's on the other side. Yeah. You see what I mean? And when you go back into a different area, it's really difficult because it'll push you back to a different part of the screen as well. These guys are really annoying. I'm going to try and finish this dude off because he's peeing me off now. But yeah, you can do the spinning head chop as well. That has returned from Barbarian. Pits take... Oh my god. Yeah. If you like frustrating games, you'll love this. It's, but again, it's got such potential. It's got a really nice... all the animations are really nice. The characters are nice and big. There's just no way I can get over that pit with that big... Look, I can't get over. I'm just going to fall in. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Look at him laughing at me, the bastard. Anyway, I'm going to run away from him because it's not worth my time. Oh, my... Here we go again. Yeah. So it lets itself down on a number of reasons. But the controls are the primary one. And the fact that it's relentless with the amount of characters that you come across. There's no sort of respite. Every screen that you come across has an enemy on it. And there's no way I could get across there. So you can see that this game is incredibly frustrating. Let's have a go with the princess. That sounded wrong. But you will start where you left off. So I suppose that's something to be grateful for. But again, the Spectrum version, it's not bad. It's not. The controls are absolutely bollocks, but the actual game is pretty good. So it kind of contradicts itself almost because it wants to be a good game, but then it just throws you in with these rubbish controls. Don't really understand the logic behind that. The sound of the music, well, there's music on the intro screen, but that's it. All you get from the rest of it is just this... I mean, it's 1 to 8K as well, so you do get 1 to 8K noises and AY and all that kind of stuff, which is quite nice. Oh my god. Anyway, you're probably going to be swearing at your screen more than you will be enjoying the game. I think I pretty much can guarantee that. If you've played Barbarian 2, I want to hear from you in the comments. And did you know there was Barbarian 2? Oh, what the hell is that? It's being chased by a willy. Excellent. Right, these panther things jump up at you, and you've got to hit them with an overhead strike. But more often than not, they'll knock you on your ass, and then they'll eat you. Yes, I kid you not. But there you go. And they'll chase you as well. Every enemy will chase you across the sodding landscape. But anyway, yeah. These guys are an arsehole as well. If they manage to corner you into side of the screen, they'll just punch you to death, and there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. There you go. Look, I've been pushed out of the screen because I couldn't hit him. But yeah. Anyway, no sound really to speak of. It's quite lacking in the sound department. It's quite lacking in the sound department. You laugh at me, you turd. Yeah, that's what I think of you, you jabroni. Anyway, it's got quite a nice sound effect when you fall down the pit. I'm just going to put it out there. And it all goes, which is amusing. Anyway, other than that, sound is very lackluster. So playability, I mean, it's there when you don't have to fight stuff. This is my main crux of it. If you have to fight something, you're basically screwed. And it's just an entirely frustrating situation. Anyway, what I was going to say before was, did you realise that there was a Barbarian 1 and a Barbarian 2 done by a different software house? Was it Melbourne House? No, it wasn't. Was it Psygnosis? Yes, it was. I think Psygnosis did Barbarian and Barbarian 2, their own ones. This was obviously Palace software. Yeah, so replay value, for me, it's not there. I think I'm so frustrated right now. See, I've just been bloody killed by that bastard there, and I've just got no... Anyway, can you see how frustrating this game is? Can you tell how frustrated I'm getting with this? Because it really is annoying. If you've completed this game, let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, by the way. Sorry that your day has started off with a big barrage of swearing in this review, but I really am at my wit's end with it. And so I'm going to leave it there, folks. Hopefully I'll be able to bring a bit more footage for you the next couple of minutes without me talking over the top, but it won't be for long, because this game's... He laughed at me when I left the screen. That's probably the most entertained I've been in the entire review. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your Monday. I will be back tomorrow with something else for you to check out. Until then, my friends, you keep it retro, and as usual, it's bye for now. Now, piss off, Barbarian.
Welcome, stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, where we live in the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise we'll always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins in this timeless adventure. We're waiting to join, crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night. From pixels to dreams, we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite. In this retro wonderland, everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Game into the